So we've got a bunch of furniture, we've got some rocks, we've got some barrels for the food, which, yeah, dwarven rum barrel. That's not even food, it's actual wine. Wine and rum. I guess the dwarves have their own priorities, don't they? And we've got some random pieces of wood here, which, for the wood stockpile. And now we can see over here is our mason, and he's created a door from granite, and that's not a really good tile. It doesn't really look like a door. That's weird. I've never really created a door out of granite, but every other door would actually look like a door, so I'm not sure what's going on here. But anyway, he's created a door. That's good news at least. Let me see if my miner's already done. They are. Oh, what's this brown ground? It's loam ground. And there's some more sandy clay and more loam. Very well. So basically we've created a room under this room. One level below it is this room. So you can basically create really convenient rooms. Like the carpenter could just run down here. And he'd have a wood stockpile around here. So he'd be really close to it. Instead of now, where you'd have to run over here to the wood stockpile and run back. It may not seem like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it will save a lot of time. So it's very important that you actually think stuff like that through, unlike what I'm doing here. So let's just continue and let the dwarves do their business. And you can see he's put down some more doors here. And I think the carpenter's done, judging by. Judging from the fact he's no longer working in his workshop there. So let's actually get down to a lot of levels where I created some rooms. Oh, they're not actually done building them, or digging them out. But this little room is done. So I'm going to show you how to actually create a room. Which I've dug it out, but it's not an actual room yet, according to the game. So I'm going to press B for build. And I'm going to press B again for bed. As you can see in the menu here, bed, shortcut B, very convenient. So now I can place a bed. And I'm going to place it in the corner here, over there. And there we go, I'm going to press enter, and it's going to ask me again, what do I want to build it from? Or which bed? So I've basically created 10 beds, but they're all out of different kinds of wood. For now it really doesn't matter, so let's just press enter, an older bed, and it's marked now. Now it's basically blinking without an icon, because it still needs to be picked up and carried down. And let's actually mark some more beds. I'm going to press B again, because I'm still in the build menu. There we go. I'm going to make another elder bed. I'm going to press B again in this room, because it's half dug out, but I'm going to tell them to bring a bed already. So we've basically brought 3 beds now. Now one other thing we need, a door. Yes, a door, that's why I made it. So I'm going to press D for door. And a door needs to be placed between 2 walls. So there's a wall there, there's a wall there. So I can place it down there. To press enter, and I've only made doors out of granite. So you can basically see it's, yeah, I've got 5 of them. So let's just press enter. And they, again, will start blinking because it still needs to be put in place. So let's press D again for another door, because I think I had 2 or 3. So let's place it down there. And a third one down there by just pressing enter twice. That's all there is to it. So unpause the game, and we'll see the dwarfs just coming down and bringing the stuff. He just brought a door. And he just brought another door. Again, those doors look like crap, they don't normally. I think it's only granite. And he just brought a bed. Oh, very nice. There's still 2 beds to be brought in. He just brought one. And there it is. And he brought a second one. So let me just press A for announcements, view announcements. Because there's some stuff flashing on the lower side of the screen. You've just struck a lane. Now that was ages ago. And some carpenter cancels construct building. he can't actually get to where he wants to go. That's not great. I think it was that bad. I think he couldn't get to that bed. That's weird. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to actually create a bed now. As again, we mentioned before, we can press Q to actually give a task, or yeah, let's say task or preferences. So I'm going to press Q, go to my bed, and I'm going to press R actually, to make a bedroom. And it's now telling me to basically determine the size of the room with the plus and minus. So, well, that's why I created a door, because it basically marks off the entire region as a room. So I'm going to press enter. And now I've created a bedroom. And the current owner is nobody. So, basically now I've got a couple of choices. You can create a barracks, which basically will mean that anybody can use that bedroom, just depending on how many beds are actually in there. Everybody will be able to use it. But you actually want to use your barracks only for your military, which you will have later. So you basically want to create a bunch of small rooms. They can be really small. Let me just go over to the right here. Just like this one is going to be. It's basically going to be a door, 2 tiles and a bed. And that's enough for your dwarves at this point. They really won't care as long as they got a place to actually sleep. That's fine. So let's go back to this room. I'm going to assign bed with A. And it's assigned to nobody, because that's at top now. So I'm going to press the plus and minus buttons. I'm going to give this bed to Sodal. And let's press enter. And you can now see the owner is Sodal, and he's going to be a very happy dude. So let's give this bedroom over here. Just press enter again. Press R on enter, and then press A to assign it. And let's give that to the other miner. They've done some good work. And construction suspended. That's not good. Yeah, I guess that was the message from the carpenter. I guess someone was actually blocking the door. As you can actually see when the cursor is hovering over the door, that's what they're supposed to look like. They're not supposed to be pure black. So, yeah, don't know what's up with that. Yeah, basically I guess the carpenter couldn't reach the door, so let's I basically remove the building. Actually, the building is still there, or the bed is still there. It's still showing, but it's not actually there. That's weird. So let's press space to get out of the screen. Let's press B, and press B again for a bed. Let's actually place a bed in that corner now. And I'm going through the menus quite quickly, because it's build, B, and then B for a bed again. And I'm just pressing enter twice, because we only have wood. So you it may seem really... You may think there's a really quick way to actually do this with an actual interface. Just pressing the buttons, you get to know them really quickly. So believe me on that, I've only been playing for a week or so. And yeah, you get used to it really quickly. So we've now basically created 3 rooms, and once these are dug out, you can actually assign them as well. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to. You basically now know how to create a bedroom. And basically dig out some rooms, go to multiple levels, as I'm going up the levels again, and basically giving you a tip on how to effectively use the buildings and the stockpiles. Now there's 1 or 2 more things we should actually do. We've basically got some furniture going. We know how to make doors. We know how to make beds. We have some food stocked already, but we actually want to grow food, don't we? So let's actually get to that. Let's build, and let's build a farm plot. So press B and then press P. Farm plot. I don't know, I didn't design the abbreviation or the letters, the quick keys. I'm not quite sure how to call them. So basically B, build, and a plot for a farm. And now I can basically create a farm. And let's actually do that one level below here, because that's quite a nice room, if you ask me. I'm just going to create a small one, because you really don't. You'd think you'd have to build a big farm. You don't. So basically, this farm is special. It's not just well, with designations. You can press enter here, and basically to dig a tunnel, you just go up and press enter here again. A farm doesn't work like that. It took me a little while to get used to, but if you look to the menu over here, you can see to change the height and width. Instead, we've basically got one square now. So if I'm going to press U, it's going to increase the height. And if I'm going to press K some more, it's going to increase the width. And I've basically selected that bit to be a farm. Now I'm going to make this entire little room of one farm.